Hey guys, it is currently 12 right now, and the Readathon by Zoe has just started, which is the holiday edition, and I decided that I wanted to try and join in with this one. So I've always watched Zoe's vlogs when she's been doing this, and I just thought it was so much fun, and just staying up 24 hours reading just sounded like a lot of fun. So when I realised that I was going to know, I always missed them for some reason. I never knew when they were on. So this time when I actually saw her video announcement about this one, that I decided that I would try and join in. So I'm sorry I sound really stuffed in this video. I have had a cold for the past 3 days. I've been at home, working from home, trying to cuddle up. My heating in the house is broken at the moment, so the house is absolutely freezing, which could be why I got a cold. So I have a little electric heater in my room I've just turned on to try and warm myself up. So that is why I'm sounding very stuffy right now, and my nose is really red in this camera. So yeah. So the book that I'm starting off with, if anyone had watched my Instagram story earlier, you probably will know, is The Girl Who Was Saturday Night by Heather O'Neill. This is, I don't really know how to explain this. It's just about a young girl, 20-year-old girl called Nushka, who is living in Montreal, or Quebec. She's living in Quebec. And she has a twin brother called Nicholas, and they're very close. They do everything together. People almost think that they're too close in a way, even though nothing unnatural is happening. They're just really close. And it's just kind of about her life and everything she does. Her father was a famous singer in Quebec, and they were kind of famous when they were younger, and now they have this kind of documentary crew trying to run after and film stuff of them. And I thought that everything was going to be filmed, but they haven't actually given permission yet, so I don't know if anything is actually been filmed or what the story is there. But yeah, I really love The Lonely Hearts Hotel by Heather O'Neill, and this is the exact same kind of style of writing and the same kind of gritty characters, so I'm very much enjoying this right now. I'm almost 200 pages in, so I'm hoping I might be able to get 300 pages read at some point tonight, so we will see how that goes. I don't know yet. So for the moment, that is what I am reading. I'm going to try and be reading that for the next while. I don't know how this one is going to go, to be honest, this readathon. I don't know if I'll be able to stay up. I was working all day today, so I've been up since 7. So I'm not actually as tired as I'm normally, and I think that might be because I'm excited about this and I want to do this readathon. The things us book nerds get excited about, staying up 24 hours to read, yay. So yeah, so that is my plan. I do have some stuff to do tomorrow. I need to go to the shops for a while. I need to bring back books to the library. I need to do some Christmas shopping, so I will try and be doing that tomorrow. I'll try and bring you along if I'm still doing this, and maybe I will just bring my phone with me, and well, obviously I'll have my phone, but I'll bring my earphones with me so I can maybe listen to an audiobook while I am doing all of that. So we will see. I'll update you guys in a while when I have read a little bit more of this, and I'll tell you how I'm going, and I might switch over to other books, and I will tell you more about them then. So it is about 20 to 2 right now, and I'm actually feeling really awake. I'm really surprised at how awake I feel. Might be just because I have my big light on in my room, I don't know. But I just made a hot water bottle for myself, and I made a lovely big mug of hot chocolate for myself. I don't normally make this big a mug of hot chocolate for myself. I normally do a small mug, but I was like, if I'm going to stay up till late to read it, I'm going to make myself a big hot chocolate. So yeah, so I'm still reading The Girl Who Was Saturday Night, but I am 337 pages in, and it's about 400 pages, so I don't have that long left to finish it. I literally only have this bit left, so I think I'm just going to carry on and keep reading this because I am enjoying it, and then we will see where I go from there. But yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it, and I can't believe I'm still so awake. Hey guys, so it is about 2:30 and I just finished The Girl Who Was Saturday Night and I really enjoyed it. I'm giving it a 4 stars, and obviously I will be talking about that more in my wrap up, which will already be up by the time this video is up. So now I am going to read a little bit of The Space Between by Meg Grehan, which is a book written in verse about a girl who has agoraphobia, and it's about a friend she meets that I think kind of helps her a little bit with her anxiety. And then I also want to read a couple of stories from Tangleweed and Brine by Deidre Sullivan, which is kind of a retelling of fairy tales in a feminist way. So both of these sound really good, and I don't think it'll take too long. And then after I read a little bit of each of these books, I am going to go to sleep for a little while, and then because obviously I have stuff to do in the morning and stuff, so I don't want to be too tired. I would have liked to stay up for like the whole thing, but just right now I can't. So I'll update you guys in a while or in the morning and how I do. Hey guys, it is Saturday afternoon, and oh my god, I went to sleep last night. I was not expecting to like sleep for very long. I didn't set an alarm because for some reason in my head I was like, I'll get up early, it'll be fine. And I woke up and it was almost 1 o'clock. So I don't know, I just must have been really tired just from the cold and then just the week that was in it. I was like on a lot of 6 a.m. like work shifts, so I was up very early for like most of the week, and then I was sick a little bit, so yeah, I think it just all hit me last night and I slept for quite a while, a lot longer than I thought. But I did read over 100 pages of my book, The Space Between by Meg Grehan, and like that is almost half of the book because this is not a very long book, and this is so beautiful so far. Some of the stuff, some of the like just some of the verses in this are really lovely, and I really have been enjoying it. So I brought it with me, so if I get like a coffee or a hot chocolate or somewhere, coffee, I don't drink coffee, a tea or a hot chocolate or food or somewhere, I have that to read, because I forgot my earphones, so I can't listen to my audiobook, which is very annoying. I thought I was going to have to wait for a while to get a space here because it's super busy. Even though the traffic wasn't bad, I thought I was going to get stuck in a lot of traffic, but I didn't. But I actually didn't. I got a space straight away because someone was coming out and they saw me and they let me take their space, so that was very nice. So yeah, I'm going to go up to the library now because I have to give back some library books, and then get some audiobooks from my dad because he loves his audiobooks when he's driving. And yeah, I'll see where I go. Just get some Christmas shopping done, get some of my magazines because I haven't gotten them in a while, so I don't know if I've missed any issues, so that'll be annoying if I have. So yeah, that is it for the day. And then yeah, I only have like an hour and a little bit of my audiobooks. That's why I'm so annoyed that I forgot it, because I could have finished it tonight. Maybe I'll do some colouring later or something, or go for a walk with the dogs and listen to it and try and finish it off, because that would be great for my wrap up tomorrow, because at least I have that like finished instead of just finishing it on like Monday or something. So yeah, we will see. I'll update you guys later. So yeah. Desi. Desi.
Can't be two places at once.
Okay, everyone, can I get the room for a minute? Thank you. Guys, just 1 minute. We can go, Cooper. Have a nice long break. Relaxing. Just want to show Santa some improvements on the panic. Thanks, guys. Whoops. I tripled around and reconfigured the circuitry paths.
You externalize the power source to make better use of the electro.
So it is almost 9 o'clock, and earlier on, as I showed you, I was able to sit down in front of the fire cuddling the dogs, and I finished off The Space Between by Meg Grehan, and I really enjoyed that. I gave it a 4.5 stars overall, and I just thought it was a really beautiful like book about a friendship and a love relationship, and like I don't know, like I don't suffer from anxiety myself. Like I suffer from a little bit, like, you know, I think the same as like most people do, like, but I would never feel like that my life is debilitated in any way because of anxiety and the way a lot of people suffer from it. So but I still found the book really beautiful, and I would really love to know what people who actually suffer very badly from anxiety and very badly from like agoraphobia and stuff like that might think about this book. So I give it a 4.5 stars, really enjoyed it, thought it was really beautiful, definitely recommend it. Really quick read, like I would have read that if I hadn't started at that so late last night. I would have finished that in one day really easily. I am 50 pages into Tangleweed and Brine at the moment, and I am enjoying this, but I'm not like in love with every story as much as I thought I would be. Like they're a little bit, you know, those kind of stories that are a little bit weird. They have a message, but they're a little bit weird at the same time. That's what this is like a little bit. So far, like I am enjoying it, but I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I would. But one of my favourites so far was the very first one actually, which was the Cinderella one. And I really enjoyed that one. But at the moment I'm on Rapunzel. Yeah, I'm on Rapunzel. So yeah, I will let you guys know. Hello. So it is 23:58 and the readathon ends at 23:59. So we've been going for 24 hours. I did sleep for a lot of them, let's be honest, but I did get some reading done. So I finished 2 books during this readathon, which I'm happy with. I am halfway through Tangleweed and Brine. I am still enjoying it. There were a couple of more stories that I really enjoyed. Really love the Snow White one because Snow White is like a villain in it, and I love that. Another one I liked, which was about a fairy tale that I actually don't know about, was Sister Fair, which was based on Fair, Brown and Trembling, which I don't know that fairy tale. So yeah, the Hansel and Gretel one was good as well, which is called You Shall Not Suffer. So at the moment I'm actually just starting the Brine section. So this is actually separated into 2 different parts. There's the Tangleweed section and the Brine section. And I've just started the Brine section, and we are on this illustration here for the Little Mermaid, Consume or Be Consumed, and I love this illustration. I think this is my favourite one so far. Try and show it a little bit closer up here. So I just think that is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that is where I am. I'm going to keep reading this even though the readathon is over, but I will keep reading this. I'll probably have it finished by tomorrow so I can have it in my wrap up, as I only have a few more stories left. Like I am halfway through it, might as well keep reading. So yeah, I had a really good time. Even though I didn't stay up for the 24 hours, I did have a really good time. Maybe next time I will try and do the 24 hours, and you know, next time I won't be sick with a cold. So yeah, I might be better at it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave any of your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think of the books I read. Let me know if you guys joined in and what books you read, and I'll see you guys again next time.